Hey guys, welcome to another Inbox review. Today we are looking at the Eduard Profipack Edition Mig-21PF 1/48th scale. This is a repost of the same review that I did a few weeks ago. Quality on that one was terrible, so I'm redoing it, better quality, better everything, hopefully, and give it a decent review that this kit actually deserves, because it is a nice kit. Just a quick look at the box. There's quite a few marking options that come with it, which is also nice. I've got everything from Soviet to Russian to looks like East German and Polish on here. Overall, it's a nice kit. It's item number 8236 from Eduard. I think the average retail from what I looked at it was around 60 bucks on this. So it's not a cheap one, but it's a good one for sure. Let me see if I can get this box open. I think I paid a little less on this actually. I think I paid something like 45 on Sprue Brothers for it when I got it. Alright, let's take a look inside the box. First and foremost, as always, I don't want to lose that mask. Let's take a look at the instructions, and then we'll go from there. Alright, cut and dry not cut and dry, but fairly simple instructions as can be expected from Eduard, or at least fairly easy to understand. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sprues plus 2 photo etch frets and a mask, and then just same old going into all the building steps. You start with the cockpit. This is a little different where it has to do the engine first, only because it's basically a plane built around an engine sort of thing. But as I said, I mean, decently laid down instructions are easy to follow. Color instructions too, which is a big plus. Very nice quality too. I don't like the semi-gloss on the booklet, but you know, it is what it is. But it's not too bad. It's not a deal breaker for sure. It's a good quality. It's a good quality instruction manual. And therefore, suffice it to say that it's a good quality kit, most likely. And then you, how many steps does this come in total? You get, oh, they don't actually number them, do they? No. Really? I just noticed that. Yeah, they don't number their steps. Interesting. I mean, not that you really need to, I guess. So. One can argue that numbering steps on a model kit is a thing of the past, but the model instructions is a thing of the past, so I can understand that. As far as the markings go, let's see. Sorry, I'm reading this upside down. So Vietnamese, East German. Looks like Soviet. Nope, Czechoslovakia. Well, Czechoslovakian Air Force, I guess. Air base in Czechoslovakia. Soviet. And last but not least, the Polish one with the weapons and such. And here's all the marking options and so on and so forth. So hefty weight to the booklet too, which is nice. Alright, let's go through all the little details on here first. Or all the accoutrements, I guess I should say. And then we'll go into the kit itself. Hold on a second. Let me put this instruction manual somewhere other than on camera. Alright. Space is at a premium here. So the mask, I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary. It looks like a decent quality mask if you're into sort of that sort of thing. I don't think I've ever used a mask on anything before, so this would be a first for me if I ever end up building this. Photo etch frets, looks like seat belts and stuff for the, ejection seats, or for the seats, for the cockpit. Yeah, you should probably turn it around this way so you guys can see it. There you go. No, it looks like good quality. Obviously, it's Eduard, so it's going to be good quality. And then the other side is, I guess this isn't seatbelts. I guess this is for the outside of the plane, whatever accoutrements. This is the inside, which is instrument panels, cockpit details, and seatbelts as well for the ejection or for the seats. So again, looks like very good quality. Nothing to complain about there. Decals looks like they're made by, according to this, they're made by Eduard, I assume. And this is only an assumption because I don't know enough about the subject, but I assume Eduard decals are cartograph decals. If they're not, then that's probably still okay, because I don't think they're, I'm sure they're going to be decent quality ones anyways, so. Let's open this up. Let's see what we get in here. Looks like very good quality, nice and very thin, actually. Very nice and thin. That's awesome. And these are Eduard made. These are in cartograph. Very nice and thin. Everything seems to be in register. Let me put these away in a way where, one, they won't get damaged, and two, I should have kept that film on them. Oh well. That'd be easier to put it back on, but I guess not. There we go. Let's just do that. Leave them be. These I'm not going to take the film off of, just to show you guys, though. Again, Vietnamese, or North Vietnamese, Polish, East German, Soviet, with what looks like some cockpit markings on here too, which I guess is either supplement to the photo etch ones or instead of the photo etch ones. I'm not sure. Looks like, I'm not sure. Looking at it right, looking at the photo etch comparing to this, they both look to be the same, so it's probably in complement to the photo etch. Just in case you don't want to use the photo etch, you can use the decals instead. Alright. Next up is, we already did the photo etch and the masking, so next up is the canopy. Two canopies to choose from. I don't know what the difference is, but I'm sure the instructions tell us at some point. Two canopies to choose from, both loose in the bag, which, I mean, not a huge deal, but... Is there a difference in one or the other? Not really. Not that I can tell, at least. Maybe they give you a spare one in case you screw up on the first one, which, for somebody like me, would be a huge plus. Very nice. I mean, clear. Doesn't look like there's a mold line down the middle, so that's also a plus. That looks very nice and clear, clean and sharp. So that looks very nice. Now I can move on to the parts themselves. As soon as I get these put away. Now, if you do enjoy these inbox reviews, there's going to be more content coming up with builds and figure painting and stuff like that. But the inbox reviews are the easier ones to make, so I'm just trying to make enough of them ahead of time so I can have stuff to publish while I work on more content, more time-demanding content. And if you do enjoy these, please give this video a like. And consider subscribing as well, because that helps a lot as far as the algorithm goes, so I would very much appreciate that. Anyhow, fuselage. Let me see how close I can get in here to show you. Oh, let's do this. Very, very nicely detailed. I mean, basically what one can expect, right? I don't see really anything glaring that stands out about these. A little bit of flash on some of the parts, like right here, that you'd have to remove, but nothing really standoutish that would be a potential deal breaker, or a potential negative at least. Good detail on all of these. Plastic is a little soft, I will say. Not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's, you know, it's also everybody's own personal preference, right? I like the harder plastic a little better, but I mean, that's, again, that's really neither here or there. That's just a small detail. The nose cone, I'm only gonna show you guys a selection of these. I'm not gonna show you all of them. Nose cone, assuming this is a part for the engine, that's going to be a pain in the butt to take off without breaking it. Tires and so on and so forth. Delta wing. Again, nicely detailed. The panel lines look good. Focus over here. Up here, camera. Up here. Thank you. Yeah, everything looks nicely detailed. Nice panel lines everywhere. Can't complain there. No complaints in the first bag, at least. And then bag number 2 is a few more parts for the actual plane, and then weapons, I believe. Let's see if I can get all 3 of them back in here and there. Yes, I can. Maybe. Come on. There we go. This is probably the toughest part of doing video reviews, inbox reviews, is because you try and be as quick as possible with stuff like this, but you're also trying so hard not to make sure you're not damaging any parts. Like, see, this bag I have to take out now to fit it back in here, because I'm afraid I'm going to damage some parts if I push too hard. So let's see if it'll go in this way instead. That'll make life any easier, which it did. But yeah, you try and be as timely as possible with it, because obvious reasons. But at the same time, you gotta keep in the back of your mind that, well, you don't want to damage these either, because who wants that? Alright, last but not least is this bag here, which comes with fuel tanks, looks like a couple of more parts for the plane itself. Or a few more parts for the plane itself. Oh, there's a part that's hanging off already. There's a couple of loose parts in here. I'm going to throw these back in the bag just so we don't lose them. And again, same deal. Very nice details. This is the instrument panels here. Very nicely detailed. Overall, very good kit. I'm very pleasantly surprised how crisp details are on this. So very nice. It's just gorgeous detail on this. So this is again, I don't know what the fit is like on it, but if it's anything like the actual detail on here, this would be a joy to build. Fuel tanks, I don't know what the various weapons are called. I see some rocket pods, and I'm sure surface to air, or surface to air to air and air to ground, and there's some dumb bombs here too by the looks of it, but I'm not sure. I'd have to look back in the instructions because I am not very, number one, I'm not very well versed in aircraft munitions, never mind Cold War Soviet ones, so forgive my ignorance there, but it's definitely not my area of expertise, so. I'm also sure that as detailed as the instructions seemed, they probably tell us what they are. But yeah, nice little kit. Or little, not really that little, but nice kit. Brilliant detail. Very well packaged. Very nice packaging too. Overall, looks very impressive. Now, obviously the devil is in the detail of the assembly, of how well everything fits together, and how much work that actually takes. But if the quality of the fit is anything to go by the quality of the parts, from what I've seen at least, then it should be a very, very fun build. Anyways, guys, as I said, if you liked what you saw, then please press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. If you didn't like what you saw, then let me know how to improve, what to change, and thank you very much for watching, and until next time.